Denver feels like they've figured something out, winning in a runaway at the end of Game 5 in the final 3.5 minutes. Turnover turns into a he had played 91 plus minutes without a turnover as Millsap connects for the first Denver basket. It is remarkable efficiency for Jamal Murray, and watching Mitchell and Murray Donovan Mitchell, he fires from 3 and he rattles one home.
Good move.
Mitchell working a two-man game with Gobert. And look at Jokic already backing up. Mitchell goes right by them all, kicks it to the corner. Wide open, Niang knocks down a 3. Team and scores the layup. Nice take to the basket by Nikola Jokic.
Nice footwork right there by the big man.
Mitchell, little hesitation and a finish at the rim.
Temperament of Denver has changed that quick.
Mitchell trying to turn the momentum around, and he hangs in his foul for the Nuggets. It's his first made 3. Mitchell answering, no. Harris comes away from the pass. Jeremy Grant with a long 3, back iron. And Murray able to save it, but right into the hands of the Jazz. Mitchell, a speed dribble all the way in, little Euro step, and he's fouled. Talented Michael Porter Jr.
Yes.
Still classified as a rookie. Mitchell working with Gobert. Patient. Mitchell, a little fadeaway, no. And there's Porter Jr.
Get in there, and he made the beautiful pass. That's such a tough pass to play when the defender is shorter. You know he's going to gamble. He led the player to the basket with that pass.
Here's Porter now. Porter goes all the way. No, Harris there to clean it up. Back on him. That was Utah's first turnover of the night, by the way, on the other end. And Mitchell lost the handle, out of bounds off Mitchell. That Keen here in the first half. That was deflected. Now Mitchell, shot clock at 7. Screen from Gobert. Mitchell, three-pointer is up. Murray with... That was a State Farm audio assist. Both of these coaches addressing their teams during that last time out. Jordan Clarkson in a corner 3 set up by Donovan Mitchell.
The dog put that on shirt.
I mean, it's not everybody that can pull that off, you know. Here's Mitchell hanging, no. And Murray comes away with a rebound. So 7-point Denver lead with the ball, approaching the 2-minute mark. Grant gets it on the block with Mitchell on him. And Mitchell poked it away from behind. Here's Donovan Mitchell. As fast as it gets. O'Neal gives it. Ingles, little pass fake, and an air ball.
Bench of Denver that has gotten this team back in the game and made the starters remember the energy they should come out with and play.
Here's Murray on the drive, and bodies on the floor. Offensive foul. In Game 1 of this series, Utah winning the next 3. A couple of those were blowout wins. Denver forcing this Game 6 with a victory. Denver made 7 threes in the first half. Able to be saved by Mitchell. Here comes O'Neal. A little runner in the lane. Can't get the bounce. Gobert's keeping it alive.
Seen in a couple of games 2 and 3, the coach had to implore his team to play hard. That's never a good recipe for a win when your coach has to beg you to play hard. And so everyone wants to see them kind of play with that action.
Denver maintaining their lead. It's at 4. Utah down with the ball. And now Mitchell on the take. Mitchell can't finish. Millsap the rebound. Here come the Nuggets in transition. Gobert there to disrupt that shot. Excellent defense by the Jazz. Clarkson back on the floor, finds Mitchell. And he's got another 3. Defense there by the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson gets a steal. Mitchell turns the corner. Millsap on his hip. And Mitchell with the layup. That's 22 for Donovan Mitchell.
This has been an interesting game. I mean, as you see the foul right there, I mean, both teams have
Mitchell guarded by Monte Morris. Harris back on the floor as well. Three-pointer is up for Mitchell, and he's got it. Kind of had an awkward step into it, but now in his 6th year, 4th consecutive playoff appearance. Utah a chance to advance to the 2nd round with a win tonight, but they're down 3. 3.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Donovan Mitchell comes up short. Mitchell's had a nice 3rd quarter here. He's actually scored 11 of the last 14 for the Jazz as Grant misses. Mitchell was 4 for 4 in the 1st quarter. Shot clock down to 8. This matchup we've been watching all series. Mitchell scores on Murray. 27 points.
Thanks, Coach. Guys.
All right, Jared, thanks. Thanks to Quinn Snyder. First lead entering the 4th quarter for the Nuggets in this series. Too hot from Porter to Plumlee. Remember, we had told you, as Plumlee runs it down for the steal, Utah was plus 45 in the 3rd quarters in this series. Denver in a low-scoring 3rd quarter went plus 4. 27-23 outscored the Jazz, and they Terry Ingles on it, goes right by him. Murray all the way in, can't make the layup, and Mitchell comes away from the pack. Taking on 3 Nuggets, and he's bumped by Harris. Now shooting just 43% from the field. Mitchell, step back 3 on the way. And there's Porter with a rebound.
They put their players in a position where you have to play defense by calling certain plays that you'll be called out if you're not on.
Mike Conley delivers a 3-ball. Answers that 3-pointer by Conley. Back to a 9-point lead, 32 points for Murray. Mitchell all the way in, no! And that's going to be a loose ball. Those are shots normally Jokic will take. Gobert presents some challenges though. Craig in the corner. And Mitchell flies high for the rebound. 9-point game. Utah trails. 8-minute mark in regulation. And Donovan Mitchell score the basket. Third made 3 for Nikola Jokic. He's got 20.
He's so skilled. And he has an easy 20, getting others involved as well.
Conley working with Gobert. Conley puts it high off the window. Mike Conley in the 3rd quarter. He's got 18 now. He's made 4 threes. Mitchell is count it. Oh. Officials are going
right there, and on the other end, we're just watching these players again mature in front of our eyes. Grant, a part of his game that he was not known for, knocking down threes.
Mitchell for 3. Another big shot for Donovan. Back on the floor now. And it's back in the hands of Mitchell. Shot clock to 7. Mitchell's got Grant on him. Mitchell, a little step back 3 is good. What a shot.
It's ridiculous. With the step back, with a hand in your face.
Jokic, does he have an answer? No. Stuck it on the back iron. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell will get it organized. Michael Porter Jr. on him. Mitchell goes to work on him. Bounce pass to Gobert. Turnover. Jokic was right there. And now a foul on Conley.
Talk about the defense all we want, but at the same time, you got to knock these shots down. And these 2 guys are they're just having a shooting contest between themselves.
Mitchell all the way in, hangs, can't finish, gets it back, blocked, and a foul. Murray blocked the
Turnover.
And Murray makes him pay on the other end. Turnover turns into a 3-pointer, and Denver stretching this out to a 14-point lead. Mitchell with an answer. On the brink, Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson gives it up. Mitchell, that's a 3-pointer, up and in. Donovan Mitchell with a sidestep.
Fans in the building as if he's at home.
Mitchell gives it up. Conley, 3-pointer. He's got it. Just really does. And that might be the dagger. Wow.
Wow is right.
50-piece for Jamal Murray. Here is Mitchell. No.